Using this small machine you can duplicate any item that you want in Minecraft Bedrock. It works very simple. You just have to put your item that you want to duplicate in the chest, then you gotta flick a lever and you want to save the game. Now coming back into the world, you will see that your items got duplicated, as you can see right here. Now all the items you're gonna need to set everything up are in this chest. To your comfort, I'm also in survival mode so that you can easily follow the whole tutorial. Definitely stay till the end because I got some extra facts at the end for you. Now first of all, what you want to do is to search for chunk borders. Maybe you didn't notice this, but this machine is built on a chunk border. You got a chunk border in between these two and the side blocks, and you got a chunk border in between these two. But don't worry, these are very easy to find. You just need some leaves in order to do this. Now the first thing that you want to do is to take yourself one axis, and you want to place 32 blocks in a row. So we got one stack and we want to place half our stack in one row like this. It doesn't matter if you have to go up some blocks, you can do this easily. As you can see, now we placed them, and now the next thing that you want to do is to go into your settings and you want to hover down to video. And then as you can see, we got the fancy leaf setting right here. You want to turn this off for a sec. You want to go back into your game and destroy a block that is nearby. As you can see, that will update some of these leaf blocks. Now you just have to follow the line until you see that there are some leaves that are still in the old fashion. As you can see, this is the last block that already has the normal leaves, and here we got a fancy leaf. Now we know that there is a chunk border in between these two blocks, so we can dig out these two floor blocks and replace them with some marking blocks, and we still know that there is a chunk border right in between of these two blocks. You can now go ahead and destroy your row of leaves. Now we did this in this direction, and we want to do this to this direction as well to find the second chunk border. Now you just have to repeat the same thing, so you start anywhere nearby and then you just want to place your half stack of leaves. All the leaves are set down. You just want to go into your settings again, to the video tab, then turn on fancy leaves again so you didn't change any settings. And now you just have to update a nearby block. As you can see, this will update some of the leaves as well. Just go down the line until you find a leaf that isn't updated right here. As you can see, we got the first one that isn't updated and the last one that is updated. So in between of these two blocks, you have the chunk border. You want to destroy the two blocks that are next to the leaves blocks, and you just want to place some marking blocks, and we still know that we got a chunk border inside. Then go ahead and remove all the leaves. Now to those of you that don't believe me when I say that this will actually duplicate your items, I want to point out how this works real quick. Where first of all, you have to be on the simulation distance of 4 chunks. This is usually the preset, so probably your world already is in the 4 chunk simulation distance. Otherwise you want to change this in your game settings. So well, this machine uses chunk borders to duplicate the items. It will push this minecart over the chunk border, then the minecart and the chest are unloaded, but still the minecart will pull out the item out of the chest, so there is an item in the minecart. But because it's unloaded, you got an item in the chest as well that gets pulled out by the minecart as soon as you reload the chunk, so in the end you have 2 items in the minecart. But just follow the tutorial. Now you want to go to the spot where both of the chunk borders probably cross. As you can see, that would be right this point right here. And you want to place 2 powered rails that are parallel to your first axis right here. And directly next to the other chunk border, you can do this at this side or at that side. Now you want to go ahead, you want to place 2 blocks at this side of the 2 power rails and 1 block on this side. You want to place a redstone repeater that faces the 1 block, and then you want to place an observer that faces the opposite direction. Then come back to your 2 block pillar. You want to place a chest in this position above the second powered rail, and on top of the first powered rail you want to place a minecart with hopper. Then you want to go in front of your observer and you want to place a line out of redstone that is 60 blocks long. So this is your first redstone dust, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 59, 60, and behind this you want to place a lever. Then you want to flick this lever to power the redstone line. You want to go down the line. You want to see where the powering ends. So this is the last powered redstone dust. You want to destroy the one that is behind that and replace it with a redstone repeater in order to keep up the signal. Then repeat the whole thing. Here is the block that isn't powered. Now one more time. Here's the last one that is powered, and this is the one we have to replace. As you can see right here in front of the observer, the redstone is still glowing. This is a good sign that everything will work. Now the last step that you have to do is to click this repeater 2 times to have the redstone delay a bit longer. And then you want to make sure that you push the minecart with hopper all the way against the block right here. And then you can put your item that you want to duplicate in this chest. You can only duplicate 1 item at a time, but it will work, for example, with shulker boxes as well, so you can duplicate multiple items at a time too. Then close the chest, and you want to go all the way back to the lever. You want to flick this lever, you want to wait for 1-2 seconds or so, and then you can go ahead and save and quit the world. I prefer pressing this X at the corner so I have a bit more time, and then you want to go back into the world and check if you duplicated the items. To check if the duplication glitch worked for you, you just want to go back to your machine that is at the front of your redstone line. And there you want to go inside of the minecart with hopper. As you can see, we got 2 items inside the minecart with hopper, so we duplicated them. Now you can repeat this duplication glitch as often as you want to. Let me do this again with a shulker box. You want to push the minecart against the block again first, and then you can fill your chest with the item that you want. As you can see, I have some diamond items in this shulker box just to imitate the survivor usage. Then again, you want to go to your lever. You want to go ahead and flick it, and then you want to save and quit the game. You want to press the X in the corner, go back into your world after you waited 1 or 2 seconds or so, and then you can check if the duplication glitch worked for you. Look into the minecart with hopper. As you can see, we got 2 shulker boxes inside filled with the same items, as you can see, and this is about everything I have to tell you about this duplication glitch. Now, if this didn't work for you, then don't hesitate to contact me on the Discord community server. The link to this will be in the video description, or you can also write a comment in the comment section. I'll get to you there and hope I can help you. Also, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, then please don't forget to subscribe. This would help me very, very much. I hope to get to 20,000 subscribers very soon. I plan to post regularly every 2 to 3 days from now. And then, of course, I hope we'll see us again in the next video. See ya!